Come to Google and you're going to search for Xbox Family Hub, and that will bring you to the Xbox Family Hub website. You're then going to come up to the corner here and click sign into your account. Now, I already have an account on here, but one step that you can do whilst at this stage is click create one, because you want to create an account for your child. So create a new email address for your child, click get a new email address, and you can decide how you want it to look as well for them. You then create a password for it. I would recommend 3 unrelated words, a number, and a symbol. It asks for a first name and last name, so put in your child's first name and last name. You then select your country region, and you put in their birth date. You may want to put them as 7 years old, even if they're not 7 years old, just to make sure they can get all the content in games that you might want them to be able to play. You are able to change this at a later date. Once you've made that account for them, you can click I'm a parent or guardian, click continue. At this point, you create your own existing account, or you create an account for yourself. Once you've done that, back at the Family Hub, if you click on where it says Family Hub and go to Family Group, you then click Create a Family Group, you will see your account and you will see your child's account on there. If you don't see your child there, there is the option to add a family member. You can click on there and then decide, are they going to be a member or an organiser? So you want your children to be members and you want any adults to be organisers. If I click member, it tells you what they can do. You click next. You then put in the email address that you've got. Turn on the Xbox. You're going to press the big X button on the controller. You're then going to go on to add new if you haven't already signed in. And at that point, you add your email address and log in. Then you do the same again, pressing the middle button, going to add new, and you put in the child's email address. Once you have got signed in, what you want to do, using the Xbox controller, you're going to push up and then you're going to push right until you get onto settings, and then you're going to push the A button. You're going to go down into account, to the right again, down to family settings and press A. So first of all, you go to my sign in security and PIN and you set up your security PIN, and you also decide who signs in by default. Now I've got that set up to do my daughter, but I've also got it set up that I have one of the controllers signs in as me. It'll always ask me for my PIN before I do anything. On my phone, I have the Xbox Family app. On this, I have signed in as myself, and we're able to see my daughter is on there, and I can see how much she has used today. If I click on her name, I've actually got quite a lot of different options on here. Screen time, so I've got a time range on there saying that she can play it between 7 and 9, but I can also actually set a time limit and say of that time, I only want her to play for 2 hours or 3 hours. Now, as it's the summer holidays, I've put it on the full range to be fair to her, but you are able to put those limitations there. Content restrictions allow content suitable for age 8. You can change this all the way up to age 18. It doesn't matter how old your child is. If you want to be protecting them from content they shouldn't be able to see, you do have that functionality here. I also have approvals here. A few games are above the age limit, but I am comfortable with her doing those. And you can also manage some games. Within Minecraft, I'm allowing her to play Minecraft. I'm allowing her to play multiplayer. And I'm allowing her to make Minecraft realms and play with her friends. Minecraft Dungeons, she's got the gameplay, she's got the multiplayer. Fortnite, she's got the gameplay, multiplayer, and cross-network play. Say she can only talk to in-game friends. Now, I vet those people. That keeps her safe. I've got it so she can only see friends' things. Spending, I can add money from here. She can ask me to buy things for her. And we've got spending history if she had bought anything on the Xbox, which she hasn't. And then I have her list of friends on there. I can see who she has as friends, as well as monitor them myself. Now also, what we have up here is some options, so I can add friends for her. At the moment, she's blocked. She needs my approval to add them. But if she did want to add somebody, it will just tell me that she's trying to do that. I've got message filtering put to child default. That's actually going to moderate what comes through to her. She can only get friendly information in any text. She can't get any media coming through at all. She can't get web links, and she can't see any hidden content. She can't unhide anything. Content restrictions. We've just looked at some of those exceptions, but again, we can see various things here. Spending, we've seen that. Multiplayer. I've got it set that she needs to ask my permission before she can do any and then I can give permission for various things. I get activity reports, daily, weekly, and spending. I have got her to be allowed to join clubs just because that's how Minecraft Realms works, which will allow her to share a Minecraft world with her friends. I can also get notifications, where it says what information that we've got on there, and then there's just general settings for the app itself.